When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Temple's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Looking for a man. It's Mayo. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the USC Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big. And they have a 1st down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they... handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship. You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Here's a heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looking to pass. It's Mayo. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
This time it's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Gets open down the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Temple lines up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Grab behind the line. It's Murphy. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Wide open downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Throwing right. And it's incomplete on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Field goal is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. Southern Miss came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Hattiesburg had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Never a dull moment.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Temple lines up quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Mayo. Caught over the middle, it's Funk. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful
50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one.
Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Got it behind the line. It's Funk. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Gives it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, got him at the 27. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Dropping back, it's Mayo. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Jamison. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Snagged in the middle, it's Jamison. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Fung. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the 2nd half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The give on the inside. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They're able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Using the quick game. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it to him on the screen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. On the run, it's Funk. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Temple lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Punts it out of the air. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fung. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. A lot of urgency for this offense. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pressure coming. Turning it on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Funk. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. An impressive, long, methodical, diving for the score, and the ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Throws it back. Oh, they're after him. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Mayo. Finds the tight end. They'll pick up 5. It'll be third and 5. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards in with it.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Owls are marching down the field. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on third. Touchdown now! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. To the air, it's Mayo. Bringing the heat. Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Working that left side now. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to sling it on second down. He slings it deep to the left. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And at this point of the game, just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. Under fire. He's going to breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it. That's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. To the ground to try to move the chain. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. This almost certainly to win the game. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Mayo. Got the quick pass. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He wants a big play here late. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time has expired. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibility